What's up, people? Welcome to today's stream where we will be continuing on our free-to-play account, which we started here, what is it now? Almost a week ago. So this will be the third episode, so I haven't logged in anything since then. So I think the timer should be at roughly 3 hours and 25 minutes from where we took off last time. Yep, there we can see 3 hours and 23 minutes and 41 seconds. So big welcome to all of you. We'll go into full screen mode here in a second, as soon as we start up this bad boy. So let's just start the timer and let's just get on with it, shall we? So let's just start the count up, and there we see timer's on. So we have great mothers now, which is going to be really good for us going forward, because Balin is going to be our main target for this account. So this is the episode 3. Yeah, accept it, why not? Accept all of you guys. Let's see what we can do. Let's just jump straight on into completing all of the daily quests, so we can start to get some more juicy XP, so we can level up our account to level 40, and after that we should be able to... Oh, let's see, the timer has stopped for some reason. So why has the timer stopped? Why has the timer stopped? Okay, now it's going again. Perfect. Okay. So this is going to be the daily challenges. Nothing too crazy here, really. Just make sure we get through them, get our XP, get out, because once we unlock, or not unlock, once we get to level 40, we'll be able to start doing the Galactic War. And after that, it should become a little bit easier leveling up, so to say. So this is going to be the first challenge of the day. And hopefully we can get a lot of stuff done today, since we've been missing out on 2 days, but I haven't been playing on this account, so I thought it would be a lot of fun doing it on stream with you guys, rather than me just doing episodes every now and then. So we'll keep the spirit of what we've been doing so far. First challenge of the day done. Let's just make sure we sim it, get the XP, hopefully level up as well. We got some nice gear, that's good for us. This one is going to be huge, so let's just take in this guy's Darth Vader Warlord hype. So should go pretty fast for us, since we can use our allies in this battle. For those of you that don't know, we're going for Balin on this account, and mainly just a speed rush, a speed run to level 85 as fast as possible. That's why the timer is here. But yeah, to make it a little bit more interesting, we're gonna be going after Balin on this account when we are able to do so. So nice, we've gotten this challenge done now as well. Let's just make sure we sim those. Get some... These are gonna be huge for me. I think this is the only place where I can unlock them at the moment. So train a single character, open one data. Let's just go ahead and do this for now. Perfect. Claim it, and so we need to farm some Captain Rex shards. Let's see, hopefully we can unlock this bad boy today. Nice. Okay, let's just refresh this, do one more of these. I can afford one more just to do some refreshes. So just like that, we've unlocked Captain Rex. And why we want to go for Captain Rex also is because we want to have a good Phoenix team, and because once we're done with getting Balin, we want to go straight into getting, what's his name? What's her name? Galactic Legend Leia. So we'll take him up straight to level 65. Let's see. I want to get this ability as high as possible. We'll not be able to get higher than that at the moment, unfortunately, but it's okay. Let's see if we can sim a few more of these. So we should be able to unlock here. Yeah, we just unlocked level 40, so we're gonna unlock our Galactic War right here. So we should be able to do a lot of good stuff with the characters that we have right now. And hopefully maybe today also we might be able to unlock some some mods. Maybe. I hope so at least. So, nice. Let's go ahead. We opened up Galactic Battles. Let's just claim all of these. Claim that. Nice. Some more Darth Vader shards. Why not? Let's go ahead and finish all of these before we jump into the Galactic War stuff. Always buy those 3. No need in doing. I can't do anything because I don't have any currencies. Let's see. Who do I want to buy inside of the Cantina store? Let's just upgrade you. So let's see. We have this team. I think Hera is the one. Nope. She was also normal energy. Kanan. Kanan, we could actually start to sim a little bit. Let's just go ahead and sim some of Kanan's because we got to get Ezra as well. I can do one more refresh because we're gonna level them up, which is going to be pretty nice going forward. Let's just make sure we upgrade him a little bit as well. Put on upgrade a few of his abilities. Yeah, why not give that to him as well? I think maybe we can. Okay, Ezra is still only at 3 stars. Let's just try and upgrade you a little bit to level 55. That's gonna be amazing, good stuff. See if I can get you up a few nods as well. 6 might be okay. Okay, 2 more, that should be done. We should be able to upgrade her. Okay, come on, give me a little bit of luck, please. Of course, just because I needed it. It's not gonna matter because we're gonna level up a lot today, guys. Squad arena. We can take out this squad. We can take in our new Phoenix squad with Captain Rex. So let's just bring in these 4 for now because it's gonna take a while until we can start getting all of the good currencies. So start being able to level up these guys. But once we get Captain Rex's ability to 7, I think it's, yeah, tier 7, we should be able to get a lot of assists cooking with this team. So why this team is also good is because it's gonna lead us into Galactic Legislature after we finish our Balan farm, which is going to be our main objective. But it's very nice also that we have great mother shards on the weekly or the daily stuff now. So hopefully we can get maybe unlock her also by the end of this month. Okay, she is down. We're gonna lose Hera. And it's only Dark Troop left, so it's gonna be a piece of cake. After this, we've done almost every single daily challenge we can do. We should maybe potentially be able to level up after this right here. So 3 hours and 30 minutes in, we've hit level 40 already, which is good. This one we'll be able to do. Let's jump into the Galactic War then. Let's just send in our Phoenix team right away. Let's just make sure we finish off one of these battles before I start looking if I can do some XP stuff. But these should be the fundamental team for now. So we need to level up at least one more dark side team as well, I think. But they should be able to carry us the majority of the way, so to say. So unlocking Galactic War is going to be huge in this account because we can able to unlock. I think we get a little bit of XP from each battle as well. So that one's going to be cool as well. Okay, nice. Let's see, how much do we actually gain XP from this? Journey quest, that should give us a lot of XP. Nope, it didn't give us any XP, but let's just claim the daily challenge. Let's see, journey quest. So this is gonna give us 600 XP, so that's gonna be a big boost. Let's just keep on doing some Galactic War battles then. Hopefully we can get at least finish one Galactic War today. Maybe we can reset again and get it done. But yeah, as soon as we get Captain Rex's second special to tier 7, or yeah, it's gonna be huge for us because we're gonna be able to assist and we're gonna be able to TM loop the majority of the team. So until we get there, we have to do with this team being a little bit slower as it is currently. Okay, nice, that's the second. One more, we should be able to level up to level 41. At level 42, I think we start to unlock a lot more ship things as well. So looking forward to that as well. Besides the Phoenix team, we have another team as well that we could potentially use. Let's just put this on auto. This team doesn't look particularly scary. I don't think really that we should be afraid of this. The only thing is going to be that the tank is going to be a little bit annoying, but let's just make sure we get rid of the only damage sealer that's really on this team, which is going to be Farm Boy Luke, and then this point on it's just going to be a matter of time until we can kill them off. So the reason why we have Ezra in here is because he shares the same node as Kanan, so instead of needing to farm a different character on a different path, I chose to go with Ezra as the 5th right here rather than Seb, until we start getting a lot of Galactic War currencies going. But right now we are looking pretty decent on time, 3 hours and 34 minutes in, and we're currently at level, I think we should level up to level 41 here with the XP that we're gonna get from completing this quest right here. I think also we get some XP from finishing off the Galactic War. Let's see, journey, this should level us up maybe, yep, nice, level 41, we get some extra energy, which is nice. Let's see, spend 400 guild tokens in the guild store, so we cannot do that currently. That's very annoying, but we should be able to complete a few Galactic Wars, as I said. We should be able to get a few abilities up and running so we can get the majority of these guys, at least a few of them. What's up, Knuckles bro? Welcome to stream, hopefully everything is good with you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're continuing down the free-to-play path that we have started here last week. So let me take a look. Looks decent for now. By the way, Knuckles, how did your Grand Arena go? Were you able to get 3 for 3? Or how did it go in your main account this last 3v3 matchup? We'll continue on doing the Galactic War with the Phoenix. We should be able to finish this one pretty fast. You went 2 and 1. Well, that sucks, man. That sucks. What's your current skill rating then? Or maybe, as you said, hopefully we can match up with our alt accounts in Chromium, maybe. Because you pushed into Chromium 4, I think I'm Chromium 2 with my alt account. Okay, so you're still... Now it's started to become a little bit too far away from us in between our mains, because I think I'm at 3,677, I think, with my main, since we won all 3 last Grand Arena matchups. So we're in Kaiba 1 now, but we should maybe, I don't know, we should be barely just in Kaiba 1 once the new 5v5 season starts. You won all 3 on your second. Nice, bro. Nice. That's important for alt accounts. Make sure they keep on growing, getting those juicy crystals. Remind me, you only have Leia, right? I always forget what you have in your alt account. Or do you have any more characters? I always seem to forget. Because I know you have Leia at least. That's for sure. Only Leia, okay. So you rushed her, I guess, then, on that account. I mean, getting Leia, it's gonna be huge for your Grand Arena experience. That's why we're going after her straight away after we've been unlocking Balin on this account. There's Balin, Great Mothers, Phoenix, and then you have Leia. Oof, that's gonna be a good account. You're going for Executor after. Nice. Nice one, Knuckles. Executor will also transform your account a crazy amount. Basically just set it down, and I don't think the majority of your opponent is gonna be able to get it down. You meant you rushed for Leia after Executor. Okay, nice, Knuckles. Nice, bro. So you got Executor first. So you go in the really hardcore path. Not hardcore, but in turn you go in the path that you really want to go for if you want to maximize your account. I mean, we could have done that on this account as well, but we wanted to go for a little bit more fun, I guess. So that's why we are doing it this way. We're going for Balen first. Let's see. I've already done a lot of refreshes on you. We could go for some extra hero shards, because why not? We could use this, and we can do some more battles there. Perfect. That's gonna make sure we complete all of our daily challenges, and we can claim our rewards. 109 crystals. That's not too shabby. Let's see, a little bit more XP until we can unlock the next node. Let me just take a quick look at our... So yeah, that unlocks at level 42. Oh, could do this, but that's not gonna work because they're too low leveled. Let me just go ahead and do this, finish off this one. I don't know, I think maybe we get some XP out of it. If you want to take a quick note, this is your ally code. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a second, Knuckles. What's up, Reese Green? Welcome to stream, my boy. Hey, Jack, and you viewer here watching from Australia. Love your work. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Well, big welcome to the channel, and hopefully you'll enjoy today's stream. So normally I do, when I stream, it's normally just Grand Arenas, or for example, roster reviews and stuff like that. Maybe sometimes I've done territories as well, but now I've started a new series where we're trying to see how long it's gonna take to get from level 1 to level 85 in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in 2025 with all of the new quality of life changes. That's why we have, for example, the timer, as you can see over my face cam, and that's roughly, or that's exactly how long we have been playing this account for. So big welcome, bro. No XP from these events. Yeah, I thought so as well. But I think just get them done so we can move on to a new event, maybe perhaps, because we're still going to be able to get a few decent shards, I think, from these events. At least some rebel shards, and that's going to be nice for us if we want to make sure we have as many rebels leveled up as possible, so we don't need to work on too many different characters once we start going for Leia. Oh, you're alright. You do roster reviews while streaming this account, then it's fitting. Yeah, well, normally I do roster reviews after or at the end of the stream, because normally you can only play around, for example, one hour, maximum 1.5, before you start running out of stuff to do in a new account. So that's why, and then we want to keep the time as efficient as possible because we don't want the timer to go as high up as possible. So when we're closing on, or closing to the end of the stream, we'll start to do a little bit of roster reviews. You can put out your ally code at that point, then Knuckles, because we'll, of course, all of the roster reviews are going to be free. You will open Empire of this, then First Order, then Resistance. Okay, thank you, Riz. I really appreciate it, bro. Anyways, it's been a long time since I've been a free-to-play account. Not going to lie. However, I do like the new XP changes that lead with the journey quests and all of that stuff. It makes it a little bit more easier to level up faster. But right now we're a little bit stuck because the XP stuff we need to do, and we do not unfortunately have the currencies to make sure we finish off that particular quest. So Palpatine is hitting pretty hard. Let's just keep him stunned if we can. Remove his TM a little bit, make sure she keeps getting on the stealth so she hits a little bit harder. Let's go ahead and do this. Remove more turn meter on you. Nice. For my last 9 matches on that account, 7 were not able to get past Executor. But that's what I'm saying, Knuckles. I mean, your Executor is so good early game, and also now that you've paired it up with Leia, I mean, you're account is going to be hard to take down for any player at any that doesn't know how to play, for example, up against a X-Sector. So finally this is done. Took me about 2 weeks to hit 85, but that was casual play. I wasn't burning crystals. Yeah, see, I'm actually burning through my crystals as fast as I can, so I can get as much XP. But yeah, we can see we get a decent amount of shards, so Ben is going to be needed, and Farmboy Luke and Calrissian is also going to be needed for a few other stuff. So at least getting those shards is beneficial. So now we can see we unlocked the Empire, but let's just keep moving down on our galactic warpath, because if, as I said, Captain Rex, the main thing is just to get him his second special to tier 7, so we can start assisting on every single hit. But you really notice the mic quality. Yeah, the mic quality is it bad, Knuckles? Is it really bad? Because I listened to it earlier. For me it sounded, you know, it wasn't as good as the previous one, but at least it worked until I get a new one. Hopefully it isn't sounding too horrible for you guys. I tried to fix it, but yeah, it's gonna take a while until I can get a new mic. Okay, nice, finally. That battle is done. We're gonna be able to reset this galactic war, I think. Also, you have one reset every single day, or maybe not, in 8 hours. Let's just finish this. It works until you get a new one. Okay, perfect. So, for those of you that don't know, we encountered a little bit of an issue last Grand Arena where our mic decided to, I don't know, drop in half. So that's why the mic today is a little bit iffy, but it will have to do until I get a new one. Still waiting for the Rage short. Well, I think I'm gonna probably able to get it done today after this stream, because I'm aiming to do the stream and then I'll have a video that's gonna be released in roughly 3 or 4 hours from now, where I'm ranking all the Galactic Legends from worst to best with my good friend SWGoH. So that's gonna be out. It's available now for members only, because we have a few members, and one of the perks of being a member is you get early access to the majority of the videos that I put out. So, but it's gonna go live for every single one of you here in a couple of hours if you want to see a GL ranking. So let's just put Seb in. There's no need to upgrade his abilities right now. So let's just keep it as it is. Make sure you go for gas. No gas, Jedi Anakin. But yeah, Knuckles, I think that short is gonna be... Wait, are you talking about the Tuskens, or are you talking about another short? Another battle? Because the Tuskens is... that one was insane, man. The Tusken battle was insane. Leia is at the top, and Glad is at the bottom. Don't need anymore. Bro, you're... Reese, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're pretty much on point. Not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. Knuckles, the Tusken, yeah, it's gonna be the Tusken one. That's exactly the short that I was planning on doing. So, oh shit, she is getting a little bit lower. Just make sure we get rid of him, maybe. Bye bye. So yeah, the Tuskens is gonna be uploaded shortly. Just going to do this. Yeah, it was too funny. The fact is, because I effed up my mic, but then when I killed off both the Raider and the freaking Summon with Starkiller, I was so happy because I thought, yeah, I got it done. But then I saw both of them came back. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I just started freaking out, man. You're lucky you couldn't hear what I was saying, because it wasn't any good words. But yeah, it was crazy. Do you have a preference regarding what reads? What it depends on what you're meaning. Because my English is not the best. Some words I struggle a little bit with understanding, and preference, I think that's one of the words that I struggle a little bit with understanding. So can you explain a little bit more what you mean, actually? Because I'm a Swedish guy, bro. English is not my main language, so I'm sorry sometimes if I don't understand everything that you guys write down in the chat. Just rewatched it. Your gestures were so funny, Knuckles. It was. I went mental. Galactic Legends. Yeah, my favorite Galactic Legend obviously is Lord Vader. Lord Vader was... That was the only reason that I... Preference is like favorite. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect. I thought it was a favorite, something like that, Reese, so that's nice. Hopefully I pronounce your name correctly as well, otherwise I apologize. But yeah, my favorite Galactic Legend in the game is Lord Vader, just because I think Anakin's character, or Anakin was my favorite character in the whole, you know, Star Wars thing, the movies and everything, so that's why I leaned in more to Lord Vader, and that's literally why I started doing YouTube as well, because I started doing Lord Vader videos roughly maybe around 3 years ago or something like that. And that's essentially how I started to, you know, earn myself a name on YouTube. So most guys know me as the Lord Vader guy on YouTube. So I'm happy I've gotten that title though, because we've been able to help out a lot of guys who have been struggling with Lord Vader over the years on this with my videos. So I'm very happy to have the title being the Lord Vader guy. But now, as of lately, at least this year, we've been shifting our focus a little bit more over a wider perspective regarding Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And that's been working out pretty well for us, although still the Lord Vader videos are what gets the most views, stuff like that. But we're starting to build a pretty nice community here in streams and stuff like that, so that I am very, very happy about. But yeah, to answer your question, once again, Lord Vader is my favorite Galactic Legend in the game. So once you see the ranking later on today, if you do end up watching it, you might see that I'm maybe a little bit biased towards Lord Vader. But yeah, you guys have to wait and see for yourself. I'm not gonna spoil anything more than that. I'll put an auto. I think we should be able to beat it from here on out. Who's your favorite, Reese? It's good, but someone who has only played this year, I thought he was bad before Darkside Clones came. Yeah. Before Darkside Clones came into the game, he was definitely not the best, but there were ways of utilizing him. And there was different playing styles, how you could utilize him, especially on offense. And that's essentially what, in my opinion, made him good. So, in that regards, I was able to help out a lot of people, especially with modding and stuff like that for Lord Vader. But now with not Darkside Vision Array, with Darkside Clones, he has become a different beast. So right now, he's definitely one of the best Galactic Legends. Astro is gonna be biased towards Jedi Master Luke. Well, you are 100% right about that, Knuckles. You will see us arguing a little bit about where we ended up putting Jedi Master Luke in that list. So, Galactic War is finished. I thought I was gonna be able to reset it, but I guess not. Let's see if I can buy some more shards right here. Hera is the one we don't want to waste on unnecessary stuff, so let's keep it as it. Let's just wait out with Seb. Let's see the quests. So let's see journey quests. Spend 400 guild tokens in the guild store. Unfortunately, I do not have anything, which is really annoying. You knew it, yeah. So that's a little bit annoying. We cannot upgrade to T. Let's see. Let me take a look actually. Let me see how this one looks, how this one reads actually. Upgrade 4 abilities to level 4. So let's just take a look. Let's just make sure. Okay, we can do 1 there. That's 1. 1 more. Level 3. We need to level 4. Let's just take his. Let's take this one, and then if we're lucky, we can do 1 more. Let's see, for example, this one. So we need these by 1. I might need to refresh this. Hopefully we can get nice. Okay. I needed to do it because now we're gonna gain the XP that we need to continue leveling up this account. Hopefully no new one popped up yet, so it should be coming here in a second. No Galactic Legends for me yet, but I like the way Citadel plays and Luke looks very good, so they are my picks. Well, I mean, early game any GL is good, but the longer you progress through the game, if I'm going to be honest with you, Sith Eternal and Jedi Master Luke is not the best ones, in my opinion. I think Jedi Master Luke is definitely going to be better than, for example, what's his name? Sith Eternal. But Sith Eternal, he can beat most stuff, especially if you can get the lineups done. And Jedi Master Luke, he can beat the most stuff as well on offense. But on defense, both of them are a little bit lackluster compared to the other Galactic Legends. But any Galactic Legend early game is definitely worth going for. Go for Ahsoka, gonna be headache after a headache. Yeah, I think especially early game, if you have Ahsoka Tano, I think that's almost like a guaranteed hold, because I don't think people know what to use up against her early game, and the free-to-play counter, so to say, that doesn't require Galactic Legend it's a pretty long and hard farm for them. For example, Bo-Katan Mandalorian takes a while, Great Mothers takes a while as well, so you don't have too many options up against Galactic Legend or Tano, but you can go for whoever you want early game, because all of the Galactic Legends is gonna be amazing early game, no matter what. No, that's also true, Knuckles. You'll need to spend a decent amount of money, and also getting Ahsoka that early might not be as good as well, because you need to wait until you reach 4 million GP, so you can start getting into Proving Grounds and getting the Ezra Exile short, because without Ezra, she is not as good of a Galactic Legend. For a new player, what's the first Galactic Legend people usually aim for? Does it not matter? Well, the cheapest one is normally Supreme Leader Canavan, and his viability is top tier throughout the game, so he is definitely one of the best early game GLs to get, and he's definitely also, once you get Dark Side Vision Ray up and running from Proving Grounds, he's going to be one of the best, endgame players as well, endgame characters as well. But overall, the best Galactic Legend in terms of requirements and in terms of how it plays in PvP and in PvE, it's going to be Leia. Probably C or Serena Rensis are the cheapest one. Yeah, you gave Reese a shorter answer than me, Knuckles. But yeah. Arthur Lepodour, what's up, brother? Welcome to stream. How are we doing, man? I'm doing good, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you here today, man. We're continuing down on our free-to-play journey, and we'll do a few roster reviews after the stream, or not the stream, once we're done on this account, which should be in, I don't know, we're clocking in on almost 40 minutes right now, so maybe we'll have 30 or 40 minutes more on this account, depending on how much XP and stuff we'll earn. Keep it short, didn't want to write a novel. I understand you, Knuckles. I just wanted to give an overview, or a little bit bigger overview review. I don't know, I don't even know what the word is, man. I just wanted to explain a little bit longer what the benefits of different GLs would be. And hopefully, if the sound is a little bit weird, it's because we lost our mic, unfortunately, last Grand Arena. So this is a little bit worse mic that I've had before. Hopefully it's gonna be okay until I get myself a new mic, so hopefully it doesn't affect the stream too much. The only one that's really noticed it so far is Knuckles. Yeah, we lost the mic to Tuscans, yeah. Tuscans can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Definitely, most definitely. So, yeah, this will have to do until the new mic comes around, and when that will be, I don't know. hopefully sometime here now in the near future. But yeah, Reese, also if you don't want to go for a Galactic Legend, Executor is a great choice to go after as well. Executor is a capital ship. Hi, what's up my brother, welcome to stream. Not going for Leia first, my disappointment is high. LOL, yeah. I mean, we did end up doing a poll, so Balin won, so it's gonna be Balin leading into then Leia Kai. So hopefully in the next 6 to 8 months we'll have Balin first of all, and then probably after that Leia. But yeah, welcome to stream, Kai. Hope that all is good with you. That's my first goal. That's a perfect goal, Riz. Are you, by the way, are you following a farming guide or anything, Riz? Because by the way that it's sounding, or at least what you're saying, it sounds like you're going after a specific path. Who are you following? Is it Arnold? Is it Scribe? I don't know. It sounds at least like you're following some type of farming plan. Because for being a new player, you're pretty on spot with most stuff that you want to go for. You was using ChatGPT to make one for me. Oh, nice. Well, ChatGPT knows what he's doing, man. There's a few there's definitely a lot of good farming plans on YouTube. I think, yeah, if ChatGPT tells you something, bro, you gotta do it, because how often is ChatGPT wrong? Anyway, to be honest, he's never wrong, or it. I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, that works. That works as well, Knuckles. Content creators are about to go jobless because ChatGPT is taking over the farming plan for SWGoH, or for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, sorry. But yeah, so Chat knows the game, man. That's nice. That's neat. The only thing I ever asked ChatGPT for actually regarding Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is what's it called? Regarding modding and stuff, so just to figure out a few stuff here and there. But I didn't know that he could that he could put out a farming plan. What else did he tell you to do, Reese? Which teams did he tell you to go for first then, besides what's it called, Executor? I did a lot of research, looking at many content creators on YouTube, and there was too much. Yeah, it can be very overwhelming at points, because the time frame doesn't match up really, because first of all you need to get to level 85. Now it's a lot quicker than it was before, but getting, for example, your first Galactic Legend free to play, that could actually take well more than a year. So it's a little bit much, I know, sometimes with those farming plan videos, but they go into more in depth of, you know, for example, 2 to 3 years, I think, or rather than just the first 6 months. I'm pretty sure it pulls from sources and wouldn't make one out of nothing. That's probably true, Kai. Phoenix being the first choice and Imperial Troopers into CLS. Yeah, that's a smart choice. That's essentially almost what we're doing. We're getting Phoenix first up and running, and we're also working a little bit towards the Imperial Troopers, but not too much heavy emphasis, since we're not going to go for Executor first. Getting the Imperial Troopers is more valuable if you want to go for, yes, Executor first rather than a Galactic Legend. But this account is more about having fun, and we want to see how, as I said a few times, how fast we can take this account from level 1 to level 85 in the shortest time span possible. Currently just reached 4 hours and 2 minutes on this account, which is not too shabby. So we're averaging like 1 level every 10 minutes at this point, which is, it can sound a little bit slow, but it's actually pretty fast compared to how it used to be. So yeah, Kai is correct. Yeah, ChatGPT is a reliable source, and he pulls, or it, I don't know why I say he, but it pulls from different sources to make out the best possible answer. So he probably took look at, maybe, I don't know. Took it from Arnold or something like that. Only problem with using AI is you have to fill in the gaps. I had to tell it. I had to tell it that Captain Rex is in the game now. Yeah, exactly. The same for me is sometimes I'm asking him about mods and stuff like that, and I don't know how old or from which version of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes he picks from, but sometimes he doesn't know all of the single characters in the game. So yeah, you're 100% right. You sometimes need to fill in the gaps for him. That's probably the only downside. Other than that, ChatGPT is amazing. Could have done a farming guide actually. Now that I think about it, from ChatGPT. I don't know if that would have been. You guys would have enjoyed watching that. But I think the farming plan we have right now is going to be a lot of fun. Especially, it's going to be nice to see how a new account is going to benefit from having great mothers early game and Balin as well. So I think that could be really, really cool. So I would have loved to get a 3-star, but it's not gonna make anything. Even though she's gonna be useful in the future, but for now let's just keep it at this. Let's just do this because they were able to hit a little bit harder like this. Taking you and you as well, why not? Okay, put on auto. So you said it took you roughly 2 weeks of casual play to get it done, Reese, right? 2 weeks? Let's say you play, you average maybe 1 hour a day. So yeah, between 10 to 14 hours, like I say, see it taking us to get to level 85. Taking Balin first is a bold choice and I'm impressed. I haven't seen anyone else do it. Nope. As I said, this account is more about going for fun stuff rather than being super efficient. Since I've been playing, this game since 2016 when it came out almost. So on my main account, I have almost everything except for Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano. So I know that the best choice would be to go for Executor first because you get the Fleet Arena, crystals and all of that. But we want to have fun on this account. We're gonna go for Balin. We're gonna focus a lot more on doing well in Grand Arena rather than, for example, let's say, doing well in Fleet Arena because I don't know. I don't think anyone is gonna be able to take down a Great Mothers or Balin wall early to mid game. So we're gonna benefit a lot from that, and we'll get more. And those banners are a lot more harder to combine. Rather than, or combine, sorry, not combine than the ship banners. It slows down really hard at about 70 to 75. Yeah, I remember I did this a few years ago, and that's also what I felt at the time. We'll see now. We need to open up, I think it's guild quests as well. Before that, it's going to be pretty hard for us to get a lot of XP going. But that's why I'm trying to spend as much crystals as possible doing these battles, because it gives us XP. So as long as we can get to level 42, I think we should be able to punch up a few levels more. Because the more quests we open and the more feats we clear off, the more XP we're going to be getting. So hopefully we can get a few more now. Only a Honda kit left and we are free from these pirates. Yeah, I kind of wonder what the next era will be like. Just as we said, level 42 is right here. We get some more crystals, we're gonna get some more energy so we can keep on playing the game, which is nice. We earned some new challenges here as well. So let's see, we got a new achievement. Let's see, there's no more. Let's see, gain taunt 5 times in a battle. So this one we're gonna be able to complete. That's essentially just one extra level, 1200, which is huge for us. Let's just make sure we do this one. Taking you, and let's take some TM removal. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see Hondo's kit, because I think the new pirates, they look crazy overpowered. I mean, super overpowered. I read Silvo's kit yesterday, the 125% evasion, the 100% extra defense for 3 turns or whatever it was. Bro, that team is gonna be nuts. Hopefully it's not too broken, because I don't actually want to keep going for that team, but we might end up needing to do that on our free main account. And you said you were struggling to find a guild. You had them unlocked, but just need to open your search for lower GP guilds. Guild leaders can set a level you have to join. I think, yeah, we need to actually make sure we do that, because as I said in the earlier episodes, I don't know if this is the first stream that you're catching, Reese, but I'm actually thinking of starting a new guild with one of my alt accounts, so we can progress a little bit better, because most new guild leaders might not know what to do and what's beneficial for the game. So I might create one if you guys also would like to join with different alt accounts and stuff like that. So we can see how we're gonna do about that, but we can take a look at the guild tab and see if we can join a new guild or something. How many active accounts do we have now? So this is the, I mean, I had the you have watched the VODs, VODs. Not sure what that means, Reese. Is it the videos or something? As I was saying, sometimes English words I'm not familiar too much with them. But yeah, Knuckles, we have the main and alt accounts, so those are the two ones that are playing. We have the Road to Lord Vader free-to-play account, which is essentially done. Okay, he watched the streams afterward. Okay, I see. So we have the Road to Lord Vader free-to-play account, and then we have the Arnold's Farming Guide for 2023, which I essentially have stopped because we don't gonna have the time to do that. So basically, it's, you know, roughly 3 accounts right now with this one, because the Road to Lord Vader account, I think I'm gonna be giving away something in the future. It's the videos that get uploaded afterwards. Sorry, dude. No worries, my guy. No worries. It's more that I don't know sometimes words or stuff like that in English. So yes, because this guild is absolutely shite. Let's see. We'll do an advanced search. So you said we needed to for lower GP guilds. Let's see. Let me take 1 million though. Let's take around 25 plus. This should be a roughly new guild. Let's see. Swedish Vikings. Let's see if we can join the Swedish Vikings, and let's see if we can start getting some stuff done. Yeah, let's just join it. So we now switch guilds. A decently big guild, nothing too crazy. Hopefully we can get some good stuff there. So this is also a Swedish guild, so nice they are talking my language, so that's good. That's gonna be good for us. No need in doing this right now. We need to gain taunt 5 times. Let's see, this one will open at level 43. Let's just do some dark side battles then. Let's just make sure we have a taunt, take a royal guard, we'll have crew as well. We should be able to get a few, should be able to get a few taunts here and there. Damn, the Leia Lightspeed bottle is gonna leave and I can't buy it. Alright, but yeah, I wish I could have bought it on my alt account as well, but since I'm 1 monitor, keyboard and now 1 mic down, I'm running a little bit short on money this month. They must have had a level 40 to join because they tried to join them last stream. That's also true, Reese. So I remember we tried to join them, as you said, but probably the cap was at level 40. Only around 10 people are active in that guild, but it's gonna be good for now, Knuckles. I'm gonna put it out also in my YouTube community for you guys, so you can join the new guild once I have started it on one of my alt accounts. We could take maybe the Road to Lord Vader free-to-play account and put that one in with a new guild, and then we can join with all of our alt accounts. And if we have a few experienced players in the guild, we'll definitely know the best strategy to go forward to make all of those accounts work as well as possible. There are people in there with close to 1,000 days less activity. Oh shit, that's not good, Knuckles. That's not good at all. but at least it's gonna be better than the other guild. That's like a beginner's guild, so that literally will give us nothing. At least now, maybe every now and then they might do something, but that's why I'm saying we need to create another guild with one of my alt accounts. So if you guys have alt accounts and you want to join, I'm gonna make sure I put out the guild name and everything later, so if you want to join. I will join on my alt. I'm already pretty deep with my main. Nice one, Reese. Nice, bro. By the way, you said you played the game for around how long? 1 year, maybe. So how much GP have you been able to acquire in 1 year playing this game on your main account? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you played a little bit longer. So why am I not getting any taunts? Crew, can you taunt? Let's see, maybe it's gated behind one of the abilities. Okay, crew never gets a turn. I literally need to gain taunt 2 more times to get 1200 XP. There we go, just a basic. Since February I'm at 2.5 million GP. That's nice, Reese. That's very nice. Well done, bro. Very well done. Have you bought any Lightspeed bundles, or are you completely free to play? Okay, boop. Get some more damage up times. Kill you. And get rid of Ahsoka. Nice. But yeah, 2.5 million GP in 1 year it's very impressive, man. Well done. I think we actually completed that feat. Nice. 1200 XP. Okay, we almost level up. Very close. Only 180 more, which should be more than enough. Still haven't unlocked any new. Just keep buying these. Okay, shipments. Refreshes in 1 hour. Let's buy some shopper shards and let's save them right now. You got 2 Lightspeed bundles and the rest is free to play. Nice, man, nice. I mean, free to play bundles are amazing. Early game. I don't know. Hopefully, you do not have a SATA crunch though, because I've heard a lot of people who buy the Lightspeed bundles, they're struggling with SATAs, but hopefully you're able to do pretty well. 150 more. We need to get the guild quest, because guild quests have so much XP. That one I remember. You're struggling with sales on my main. Well, Knuckles, we cannot have it all. I'm also struggling, not struggling, but I'm running low with Zetas on my main account as well. Right now I'm just farming so I can get my all 6 Zetas onto Glad as fast as possible once I unlock her. I only need like 3 more requirements done. 5 minutes. That's why I won't buy any more Lightspeed bundles on my main. The only reason I would buy a Lightspeed bundle right now on my main is if it would be for a character that I don't have. For example, if it would become a Ahsoka Tano Galactic Legend Lightspeed bundle, that's the only ones I really would buy right now. But other than that, I have the majority of stuff on that account. It has been an issue, yeah, I can understand that, bro. But once you get to rank 1 every single day, once you get Executor up and running, you should be able to earn a lot of Fleet Arena currencies. So then you should be able to buy at least a lot of them in the Fleet Arena shard, at least once or twice a day. But yeah, early game, the Zeta crunch is real. Let's see. Let me take a look if there's some character we can level up a little bit more than I want to. I've already done you. No need to spend in 25. Let's take a few of you then. 4 more, nice. Buy that again. Let's see, that's the last one we can buy of the day. I usually have around 100 or more setas less than my opponent. Holy shit, that's crazy, Knuckles. I'm seeing the top 10 every day with Negotiator. Oh, nice, Reese. Nice, bro. Do you have any executors in your fleet arena, Shard? Or is top 10 the maximum you can get to? Is first place not available for you? Because if they have an executor, that could be a small issue. Let's see, maybe we can get a few shards here with you. Nope. And then you have, holy shit, Knuckles. Well, you're overachieving then, 110%. You're overachieving with being that high in Kyber 2. If you have 100 less Zetas than your opponents. It's really a compliment though, because then you know that you're really good at the game. I mean, there are guys that have 14 meter GP and they do not know how to mod. Oh my god, please just give me the stuff I need. No way. Okay, we level up at least, level 43. I'm at 197 Zetas, holy shit. Well, you're overachieving, Knuckles, you for sure are. You for sure are. I got unlucky, but I can usually land at 5 by payout. Okay, I see. So are you struggling with taking down, for example, the executors, or what are the most difficult things you need to encounter in your fleet arena, Shard? Right now. I don't know, Knuckles. I have literally no idea. I would need to take a look at it, but I at the top of my head I cannot answer you because I have literally no idea. You'll need to go into my SWGoH profile and take a look because as I said, I have no idea. I don't have all of them, but I have the majority of them. Okay. Again. Not Gucci. You can see it on the SWGoH GP bracket. Yeah, as I said, I'll need to go into my SWGoH page, but I don't want to do it now since the timer is running. Let's see, did I unlock anything new? Gain defense up 3 times in a battle, shouldn't be too hard. Oh, who has defense up? Defense up, defense up. Do I have defense up? Oh my god, I need to search on SWGoH. So, defense up characters. Who has defense up except for Royal Guard? Piet, Sogatano. Ooh, this is gonna be tougher than I expected. Kane, okay, we have Kanan, nice, okay. Defense up with Kanan, that's what we're gonna be doing, getting 1200 XP. Yeah, the top 5 are Executor and the rest of Galactic Republic as well. Lots of people have Max Marauder. Oh shit, well, then I understand why it might be an issue. Small issue for you, bro. I threw together all I had, LOL, and got the bundle. 8 out of 16 teams, 16 things for Leah now. I must locked in will get her. It takes me to my dying breath. I mean, oh, yeah, I hope you get to her. Kai, you really deserve it, bro. Chopper, oh yeah, Chopper as well, nice. Thank you, Reese. It really makes a difference having another guy that's been playing this game, early game. Okay. Basic. That's one. Do this. Gain and word. Nasty. Okay, maybe we have not unlocked defense up yet on this one. Let's just make sure Chopper survives then. Let's just make sure we call Chopper to assist then. so we can get defense up. Good news is my meds are working right now. Nice, Kai. Happy to hear that, bro. Very happy to hear that. Very, very happy to hear it, man. Means I'm dodging the transplant waiting list. Nice, man. Hopefully you continue to doing good progress, and hopefully you'll be able to get better soon. I really hope so for you, say Kai. Very, very happy to hear that things are going well right now. Okay, why did you give him defense up though? I have 293 Seda supply, that's a whole lot. But still, the guys I'm facing in Cabo 1, everyone has above 300. Every single one of them has above 300, so like around 350, so I'm missing a few Sedas here and there at least. Thank you, Reese. Now we were able to complete that journey. Journey quest. 1200 XP more into the bank. Nice. We should be able to level up, I think. Maybe, perhaps. Ooh, that might play close. One in your bracket has 214. Yeah, but that was a guy that I think that guy actually overachieved a whole lot. So, but he was 11.9 million GP as well. But take a look at the other guys, except for him. Yeah, easy. Yeah, that was really easy actually. Really damn easy. Thank you, Reese. Appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the rest is above you. Yeah, the 11.9 million GP guy that was in my bracket. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to face him. I think he only won one battle though. I won all three. He won one. So I got matched up against 13.7, 13.5, and 13.5 million GP. Those 3 rounds with my 12.2 million GP, and we were able to beat all 3, which means we did a really well last week of 3v3 Grand Arena, which I'm very happy about. But now we have punched maybe a little bit too far into Cabo 1, so we might start to drop a little bit. Hopefully not, though. Okay. Let's finish off these battles. Hopefully we can get some more XP. Commando Droid Diplomat. Maybe this guy might come to the Separatist team sometime in the future. You'll never know. We'll have him in game. But yeah, guys, as I said before, I am really curious to see what the next era is going to be all about. Right now we have the freaking pirates, but yeah, I'm very curious to see the next era. Yeah, Kalani. Yeah, Kalani it would be pretty cool to have. Imagine him as a semi-lifter to, what's his name? General Grievous. Would be cool. Gonna work on R2 first as he needs Relic 8. Yeah, that guy. I mean, R2 is amazing in the Leia team, but outside of Leia, he doesn't have a home really, which is a little bit unfortunate. Not gonna lie. He's a decent character. Inside of Leia team, he is amazing, but outside, not as good. Not as good. Give me a new droid team with Kalani Tactical Droid and Commando Droid. That could be cool. That could be really cool. You have him in gear 12 at least. Oh, nice. Nice, Kai. Shouldn't take you too long to get into gear to relics then. Okay. So guys, I think we're nearing to... You would drop everything. Separatist is your favorite faction then, I guess, Knuckles. Maybe Clone Wars era. I don't know, because those are mainly from the Clone Wars series. But it sounds like, by the way you're speaking, that Separatist is one of your favorite factions in the game. Which is not a bad choice, because the Separatists are actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Let's see, Journey Quest. This one is not gonna be able to do in general, Clone Wars is the stuff I like most. I see. Scout Trooper is pretty annoying. He seems utterly pointless. He's pretty good inside of a Imperial Remnant team, actually, Kai. So he definitely has his uses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot do that. I want to see if I can do one more. Yeah, let's just do this battle. And hopefully we can get 50 crystals so we can continue our journey for the day. Take you. Yeah, take in these two as well. Why not? That's why I applied the Trench Omicron. I see. But Trench Omicron isn't bad in Territory Wars. It's just that nobody really cares about Territory Wars. That's the issue, if I'm going to be honest. Let's see if I can play this a little bit better. Taunt up. Okay. Get rid of the taunt. Call him to assist. Don't do heal up. Of course he did heal up. Gain an expose. Should. I can't wait to unlock mods, man. As soon as I unlock mods, this battle is gonna be super easy. Let me do this one more time. It's such a shame that Territory Wars is so outdated. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Territory Wars used to be really cool, but now it's just too outdated. Taunt up you. Give that over to him. Give it to him. Get rid of the defense up. But Territory Wars used to be so... I used to really enjoy Territory Wars when I started playing the game. But right now it just sucks. It just sucks, man. Do you actually need 7-star stuff to fill these pre-coins now, since you can just relic early? Well, it depends on which relic levels, Kai. I think you need relic. You need the 7 stars. If you don't, everything below relic 3 you should be able to get done. But other than that, you need the 7 stars in majority of stuff. Nice, one is down. Get him. Palpatine, come on, bro. Oh my god. No way, bro. I just... Okay, thank you. Well, yeah, Kai, as I said, it depends. Relic... You can relic up all the way to relic 4 if you have 6 stars. Otherwise, you need... For relic 5 and above, you need to have 7-star characters. We got 50 more shards, so we can continue our journey a little bit longer, which is nice. But yeah, as I said, Kai, relic 5 you need 7 stars or above. Well, 7 stars to relic up more than relic 5. 100. What would give me the more beneficial? Let me just take... Let me just refresh this one then. Oh no, I thought we were gonna level up. How close am I to leveling up? Oh, literally 28 points. God damn it. Can at least level you up. Ewoks are not gonna be fun. No, it's not a good team to have, but you're gonna need it for C-3PO, so at least that is good. But yeah, it's definitely not. Ewoks are definitely not a top tier team in this game. Never have been and never will be, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe I can get 50 crystals from this battle right here. Maybe. Let's see. Dispel everything. Just get rid of the foresight. Taunt up. Give that over to him. Oh, the foresight is killing me. I don't think they're gonna be able to get through this. I need to get healing immunity. Get rid of the offense up. Okay, we have the buff immunity. Can I get a healing? Okay, we got a healing immunity. Let's see. Okay, nice, you survived. Just gonna dodge. Get rid of the foresight. Got foresight again. Dispel everything. Healing immunity. Of course not. God damn it. Come on, Anakin. No freaking way, man. Oh, that was so close. The only reason I'm doing this battle is just because I need the freaking crystals. That's the only reason why. How much? It's not gonna be worth it. I just take up Kanan or someone. Yeah, take up Ezra. Take him to level 55. Because these are the ones that we're gonna be using more anyway. 43. It's literally gonna do nothing. Let's try that one again. Dispel. Get rid of the foresight. Taunt up. Action up. Foresight is so annoying. I get healing with nope. At least now we have the buff immunity. Get rid of the offense up. Healing immunity, nice. Okay. Healing immunity. Down to foresight, thank you. Keep the healing immunity, buff immunity as well, nice, you can't get foresight, and we should be able to kill you off right here. Nice, 50 more crystals into the bank. Let's see if we can try to keep on leveling up so we can keep the streak going, so to say. Having Supreme Trend and Citadel is nice though, even if C isn't that good. Yep, any GL is good, bro, to be honest. Early game, any GL is good. Let's just make sure we do this one as well. Get 50 crystals over here. Going for Leia cause I like her and I need a light side galactic legend. LOL, yep, but Leia is definitely also the arguably the best galactic legend in the game overall, so it's definitely a really good choice. Kai. Let's go ahead and just do this. Hopefully that kills them off almost. One more AoE. Half of the team is dead. Remove the TM. Nice. Bye bye. Bye bye. And just like that, we conquered 100 extra crystals out of thin air. Maybe we can refresh Cantina battles one more time. Get some more Ezra shards and Kanan shards. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we already ran to 200s. Let's just refresh here one more time to see if we can keep leveling up our Captain Rex, since he is going to be our most important character going forward. Stick 2 at a time. And just like that, we'll level up to level 44. So today we've been able to gain 4 levels, which is pretty decent. Nice, and we can take him to tier 5. See, can I upgrade? Nope. Let's just save the training droids for now then. Any new quests? Spend 400 galactic war tokens. Of course we can do that, my good friend. So what should we buy though? What should we buy? What should we buy? Something that I'm gonna benefit from in the long run. Let's just go for some Seb shards because that's what we'll be using. Journey quest 1200 more. We need to level up one more time, if possible. We can't do that because we have no freaking guild tokens. That sucks. Let's get some more XP from a few more battles. We only get 40 XP, which is not gonna be nearly as... Yeah, we're gonna need 300 more, so we might be stuck for the day. Let's just use up the normal energy shards that we have. I think we almost have Darth Vader at 7 stars soon. So, let's see. Let's just make sure we try to level her up a little bit. Let's power up our Phoenix squad. How much XP? I only get 12. So that's not gonna be enough. Okay, perfect. Let's see if I can... what's your stream schedule for this account? So, it really depends a little bit, Reese, but I'm gonna be trying to do it every other day. So it's not gonna be an every day, but it's gonna be... I'm gonna try to do it every other day. It also, as I said, it depends on how my working schedule looks like. And right now, the only fitting times is gonna be every other day. I didn't have time this weekend because I was away, and that's why we didn't do too many streams on this account. But I'm gonna try to do it every other day. And the days that I'm not gonna have time, I'm gonna try and put up a video. Because we do not want to wait for too long, because this month is gonna be very, very good for this account because of the great mother shards that we're gonna be getting. So I need to at least log in every single day to collect the shards. Let's see if we can maybe take this guy to gear 4. Hopefully that works well for you guys every other day as well. Okay, perfect. So the Phoenix squad is starting to look decent. These are essentially the teams. We're gonna work on some bounty hunters requirements for Balin, and then OG Bad Batch just because of the Marauder. Journey quest. Let's see. And yeah, I think this might be it for today on this account. Let's see. These ones are not gonna give me any. It's not gonna give me any XP, I think. So, we're moving on to the second part of this stream now, guys, and it's going to be roster reviews, and they are completely free, and we'll do them for a short while. So, if you guys would like to get a roster review, make sure you put in your ally code. Put either X, put X between every the 3 numbers. So for example, if you have 333, then you do the other 3, and then you do an X, and then you do the other 3. Otherwise, sometimes it might get lost on stream. So we have Knuckles. He came prepared. Nice, love to see it, bro. So we'll take a look at your account here in a second, and then we'll move on to the next if anyone wants to get their roster reviewed. And if I start to feel like we are running out of time, or if we stop getting any ally codes in, we'll end the stream. I'll drop my code for my main. Nice one, Reese. Nice, bro. And also make sure if there's anything particular you want me to take a look at, make sure you write that under your ally code as well. Otherwise, I'll just do an overview of your account and give you some advice. You can tell me how bad I am. No, I think, by the way that you have spoken in this stream today, it sounds like you've been on the right path. Thank you so much, bro, for your ally code. Unfortunately, I cannot pronounce your name. Oh, okay, so I see now. Snorlax, nice. Sorry, bros. I just read the first few letters. So thank you, Snorlax. You are going to be the second one we will be reviewing. So first one is going to be Knuckles, and then we'll have you, Snorlax, and after that it's going to be whoever puts in their ally code after that. So the account, as I said, for today is coming to an end. So let's see, let's just finish off these. Get some Empire shards, because why not? Okay, perfect. Bye bye and bye bye. Just a general review, please. I have a good memory, so I only need to look at things once. Nice green. Okay, nice freeze. That's what we'll be doing. So, as I said, guys, now we cannot do anything more on this account, so we are going to pause the timer for today. We are currently at 4 hours 43 minutes and 3 seconds, so we're shaping up to do pretty well. Pretty damn well, and now we are going to be moving on to some roster reviews. So if you're coming into the stream right now and you want the roster review, make sure you put your ally code and what you want me to review under your ally code, and we'll do that. So we'll start off with Knuckles. So Knuckles, before we start, bro, is there anything particular you want me to take a look at, or do you just want an overall review of your account as well? 84, 16, 36. I'll give you a few more seconds to answer. Nah, just a general overview. Okay, so my Xtagenic Nordic Kingdom Ascension. Nice. So this is going to be your alt account, which is currently sitting in Chromium 4, which is nice. We have Leia already, which is a very good path to go for as a newer account. I can see you also have Admiral Piet, so I'm guessing you have the Executor as well. Yeah, you had it as 5 stars, yeah. So you have both Executor, okay, Snorlax, thank you, bro. So you have both Leia and Executor already, which is huge for your account. You should be able to get a lot of stuff going. You should be able to climb up pretty, at least to, I think, maybe Chromium 3 or 2 actually with this account, just because you have yourself Leia and Executor. I don't know, however, if you put Leia down on defense, I don't know if you're going to be able to clear stuff, because besides Leia, you're looking a little bit low on teams. You have Wampa, obviously, you have Bounty Hunters, Vader, but Vader can only do as much. You have the Imperial Troopers, which only can do as much as well. You have the Sith Empire, but I don't think you have Malak. Yep. So you only have Revan and Bastila, which will only take you so far. Kai, I think this man needs a wallet check, not a roster. Are you crazy, man? I don't think I have enough teams to clear. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Chromium is a little bit too high for you at the moment. You think at this point in time, because you already have Leia and you already have the Executor, and it looks like you're trying to farm the Marauder as well, because I can see a few Bad Batch members up here on 7 stars. So I wouldn't be too surprised if you're going for you're going for the Marauder as well. So going for Marauder is going to be good. You're going to have yourself an Executor counter with the Endurance then. Once you get those guys up and running a little bit more, then you can set yourself Executor on defense, which in the long run will benefit you, because not a lot of guys will be able to clear it. But if I were you, you're going for Jedi Luke and then Jabba right now, bro. Yeah, I mean, getting another Galactic Legend at this point could be beneficial, but I think also it could be a little bit more beneficial to work on your core team. So for example, Traya, Savage, Nihilus, and maybe also your Galactic Republic with Padme and stuff like that, because you have I think you have Separatists, right? Yeah, you have the Geos. You should be able to at least get the freaking Padme event done. You can get Galactic Republic up and running. You have Bounty Hunters up and running as well, which is a decent team, I guess, in Chromium. I mean, it depends how you want to play it, but I probably would go for the core teams. You can see you're farming for Morgan Elsbeth and Great Mother as well. You have Padme. So it depends on how you want to play this account, really, because as you said, it's going to be your alt account. But if you want to do really well in Grand Arena, I would probably try to bump up your core teams, like for example Traya, Galactic Republic, maybe also the Bad Batch, just because they're a decent team and it's good for your Marauder. And the Night Sisters, if you continue on the farm with Morgan Elsbeth and Great Mothers, I think those working on those 3 teams would be a little bit more beneficial rather than going for Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba. But Jabba is also going to be huge for you because of the Smuggler's Run 2, which will help you get a lot more mods. I don't know how your modding looks on this account, but let's see, for example, Bausch looks good, 342, so she is really fast, so you definitely know what you're doing. Captain Rex 310, which is decent considering how new this account is, so maybe Java is not actually a bad choice for you going for right now, just because of getting those extra mods. Yeah, a couple more teams wouldn't hurt. That's what I'm saying. You could work both for the Java requirements and at the same time try to relic up those core teams, as I said, with Treya, maybe Galactic Republic with Padme, CLS as well, because CLS is also, I think you have the majority for the Rebels. Running as you can see, we have 3PO, Chewie, Chewbacca, so all you really need is Han Solo and CLS, and you have yourself a CLS team, which is really good also. Early to mid game, doesn't have as much viability end game though, but yeah, those core teams could really take you from being in Chromium to actually pushing into Rhodium. You only need Han for the CLS team. I can see CLS, maybe he is not relict, but it looks overall, it looks like it's a really good account, not gonna lie. I really like the account, especially since it's pretty new. So it's not a bad idea to go for Java right now because of the Smuggler's Run, getting those extra mods, but it's not a bad idea also to get, you are blind. Ah, there he is. Nice. Yeah, I'm blind. I am blind. Thank you, Knuckles. So, you only really need Han to get the CLS team up and running. But as I said, getting Java, not a bad idea. Getting those extra mods, materials is going to be huge for this account. But also, if you want to do well in Grand Arena, getting those core teams, for example, as we've spoken already with Treya, maybe Darth Revan, getting those Shudnoid Revan also to unlock Malak. CLS, you only need Han. Great modders, get them up and running. You have yourself a huge team. You have yourself a JMK, and you have yourself a Galad counter if you ever encountered them, so that's going to be huge for this account as well. I can already see you have Peridia and Night Trooper up and running. So your account looks really good. Currently farming the shards for Jedi Revan. Nice, okay. Then you're definitely on the right path. So yeah, go for Java, I would say. And at the same time work on your core teams, for example like CLS, Sith Empire, Night Sisters. Maybe also consider taking up the Bad Batch, although it's a lot of counter attacks for those teams. But other than that, overall a very good account. While relicking the stuff, Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, you don't really need relics to complete the Malak Jedi Revan event. I think Darth Revan is a lot harder than Jedi Revan. So if there's nothing more, Knuckles, you want me to take a look at, we'll move on to Snorlax account. So yeah, you have a few Datacrons up and running, but Datacrons are not gonna do too much for you at this low PP. The Fox, what's up brother, welcome to stream. Hello, do you think going for Jedi Master Windy was a good idea if I already relic Darkside clones? Yeah, why not bro? If you already have the Darkside clones, you only need to get Jedi Temple Guard and Deva Balaba up and running, so you can definitely go for Jedi Master Mace Windy, the Fox, 110%. I meant I'm farming the shards for Revan while relic the stuff for Luke. Yeah, I understand. I understood that. So Knuckles, if there's nothing more, we'll move on to Snorlax account. You can move on. I'm gonna request another one in 3 months. So yeah, but overall a very nice account. So moving on to Snorlax account, you wanted an overall review as well. So we'll take a quick look at that. 857 and 9.5. Snorlax, you are Snorlax LOL, Revenge of the Elite. So it looks like it's a pretty new account as well. You have the Phoenix up running, which I like, and you have the Endurance team with Marauder and Hounds Toots up and running, and you're currently at Fleet rank number 1. So I don't know if you're in if this is your main account or if this is your alt account, because by the way this account looks, it looks like you definitely know how to play the game. So just by seeing 2.7 million GP, no Galactic Legends, but overall it's a very well-rounded account. 90 days account, your first account, yeah. So right off the bat I can see you bought a few Lightspeed bundles. but also you have a lot of stuff that I really like. Can you review my account too, if you have time? Of course, bro. Just write your ally code down and we'll take a look at it. After Snorlax right here, we have ourselves Reese Green, and we'll review his account. So, yeah, as we can see, you bought a few Lightspeed bundles, but that's completely fine. Overall, the roster looks pretty good. I like that you have both Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. However, it's gonna take you a while to be able to get Queen Amidala, since you cannot do Proving Grounds yet. But having the Omicron and Padawan Obi-Wan is gonna help you a lot in Conquest, for example. So let me take a quick look. So this is all gonna be Lightspeed. Let's see what you've actually farmed. So we have ourselves Admiral Piet, we have Mace Window, of course, because you're able to get into first rank in Fleet Arena, which is huge for your account. And Fist Nest already at Relics, nice. You have Starkiller as well. I would try to make it a priority to get this guy to Relics if you can. Put on the Zetas and Omicrons. Same for Padme. But it looks, if I'm going to be honest, at this point, it looks like you're in a Zeta crunch. Because there's a lot of characters, a lot of relics, but not a lot of Zetas. So it's hard to see actually what you're trying to, what's your main end goal with this account, like what you're farming for. You have the Phoenix. You could potentially, yeah, you could go for Leia because you have most of her requirements. It looks like up and running. So going for Leia is definitely the choice I would go for on this account. After Leia, though. It's hard to say. As I said, Starkiller needs to be Relic to be able to get her up. Yeah, farming for Leia. As I said, you can see with the Lightspeed bundles that you bought that Leia is definitely going to be the way to go for right now. After Leia, though, it's a tough choice. Darth Malgus is not going to do too much without his counterparts like Revan and Malak. So getting those two could be a priority as well. You just need CLS, Relic 2, Relic and Bausch left. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice, Snorlax. You have Piet up and running. You could potentially go for the Executor after. Let me take a look at ships. You have Houndstooth. How are your other bounty hunters looking? This looks like you're starting to farm them at least. So maybe Executor after your Leia is not a bad idea. You definitely need to get the Zetas, man. You need Zetas on 3P and Chewie, Qui-Gon. And Malgus needs 3. Marjado really needs 1. Who else needs? Janet Anakin is good to have. Kyle Katarn, Talon is also good to have. You're short in Generate Revan now. That's good. That's good. Who was usually in the last team? I know R2 and Drogon. I don't know, guy. Saving Zetas for Lena. Okay, that's a smart choice. Getting all the Zetas on her day 1 is actually a good strategy. This one is a tough one as well. Yeah, not Relic too. Oh, is it not R2? It's a tough choice. You've done well with the ships because you have also the Endurance up and running. With Marauder, you have this fleet lineup will take you far, very far, Snorlax. I really like that you've started to farm Marauder already, and those guys are up gear 12 relics. It looks like gear 10 or whatever. So I'm really glad to see that this fleet is up and running. I mean, going for Leia is obviously going to be the right choice. After that, though, I'm debating whether or not it's best for you to go straight for Executor, or if you should farming up your core teams. It really depends on what you want to be doing. Do you want to be able to do well in Grand Arena, or just playing for fun? I followed Sanjay's guide and it's paying dividends. Super happy there. Yeah, I mean, Sanjay's farming plan is definitely one of the best out there for sure. So I'm guessing then you want to go for Leia and then you go straight for Executor after. I think that's what he does on his alt account as well, because I've seen a few of his videos regarding the, what is it called, GoTanks account. So yeah, going for Leia straight into Executor is good. And after that, I think I should take a little bit of a break going for big stuff. Make sure you form up core teams like Galactic Republic. Starkiller is huge. Get Bad Batch Relics just because Marauder will be even better. Get the Sith up and running with Treya, Savage, and Nihilus. It's going to be huge for you as well. It looks like you're already starting to move into Jabba. It looks like it because you already have Skipcard Lando as well. My plan is to go for Jedi Knight Luke next and go for the Assault Battle Farms, cause for now I'm okay for fleets, but I'm shorting all bounty hunter ships. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So when the sharding is near done, I should get relics for the new required tunes to get my Executor done. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad idea, Snorlax. Overall, your account looks good, and it seems like you already got your plan shaped out for you the way you want it. The only thing I would love to see is just maybe put some more love into your core teams, but then again, the core teams will only help you if you want to push higher up into Grand Arena, which you will be able to get more crystals. But I mean, having both Leia and Executor this early game, especially since you were only at, I think, yeah, Carbonite 3, you should be able to push up at least into Chromium 4 with this GP. And especially once you get Leia and Executor, you should be able to push into maybe probably even the higher tiers of Chromium, so you can start getting some extra crystals. But if you want to push higher, I definitely recommend you start working a little bit on your core teams like Padme, Starkiller, as I've said, CLS. But yeah, other than that, you're looking really good. Let me take a look at how you're looking at your mods then. So Captain Rex, speed and health, good. 315, that's decent. This is your first account, so it looks good. Let me just see, so you have the right primaries of protection. Potency is right. Protection, speed, okay. It looks at least like you know what you're doing. Let's take a look at Padawan Obi-Wan. Offense and health, good. Health, you want offense, nice. You want crit damage. Okay, so you definitely know how to mod, which is a huge advantage for your account. Because if you know how to mod, everything as you progress throughout the game is going to be even better, because the mods are going to be there from the get-go. Some players, they like to go to 8 million GP before they start to really work on the mods, but it's good to see that you're working on your mod at least this early game. So you should be able to have a good advantage over people that don't really care about mods that much. So the only real advice I could give to you is just work a little bit on your core teams at the same time as you're farming a lot of stuff. Starkiller is a focus for the future for me, because I need to get other team farms first due to one big team not being in the make or break in my Grand Arena matches. Well, good point. Snorlax, very good point. So yeah, Leia and Executor, the main two things you're going for. Jedi Knight Luke as well. Or maybe it was Jedi Knight Revan. No, it was Jedi Knight Luke. So you definitely know your farming path, and overall your account looks well. You know how to mod, which is a huge advantage going into further into Grand Arena, and once your account starts to grow, you'll be able to get more mods as well. So if there's anything else you would like me to take a look at, or do you want advice on anything else? Well, as I said, it looks like you already have your farming plan panned out pretty well for you. Star Wars Galaxy.gg, my best friend for modding. Yeah, bro, it's my best friend as well for modding. It's pretty hard to know exactly what to throw on a few characters, but after a while you start to learn. But yeah, SWGoH.gg is really important for mods. But normally, the more speed you have, the better it is. Tim and good for advice, thanks for the help. No worries, Snorlax, happy to help you. Don't look at my mods, says Reese. But Reese, we are going to be taking a look at your account right here, right now. Let me see if I can find your ally code here in the chat. Give me a second. There we go. There is your ally code. 879. We have 524 and 781. So Reese, you are also, this is your first account and you are 1 year into playing the game. Currently Carbonite 4 in the guild Skull of Visla. So yeah, let's just jump straight on into Greenie 2. Nice name. So almost the same amount of GP as Snorlax had. And as we can see, you've also bought a few Lightspeed bundles here and there. I can't remember. Before I continue, you just wanted an overall review, right? If I'm not mistaken, Reese. This is me. This is Hughes. Just so I don't start off. I mean, I think there's a little bit delay on my stream, so I'll give you a minute or two to answer if you just wanted an overall review or not. I also bought a few Lightspeed bundles, I can see. Yes, but okay, just overall. So, I like that you have Grand Moff Tarkin at Relic 5. That will help you a little bit in the raid, but only if you have a few of the clone troopers, new clone troopers, yeah. Scorch at Relic 4, Apple, and CX2 at 4 and 3. So I don't. You need to have them at these 5 stars to be able to use them in the raid. However, I don't know. Maybe you can do a funky team with Tarkin in the raid. But otherwise, there's literally no reason for have your Tarkin this side, unless you want to do good in the raid, or if you want to have your Executrix being good. I don't know if you might have Executrix. Yep, you have Executrix. So I don't. But you said Negotiator is your main fleet. So, but yeah, having Grand Moff Tarkin this early game is not a bad choice. But yeah, the Omicron is really good. Only good if you can pair him up with Scourge and Disguise Clone Trooper, but you need to farm them a little bit. But it looks like they're like gear 8 or gear 9. Tarkin can solo tier 0. Okay, that's good. At least then you have 300k damage for the raid, which is nice. So overall, you have General Kenobi, which is good for your Negotiator. You have Jedi Knight Anakin because of the Lightspeed bundles, and Relic Captain Rex ASAP. Yeah, I can't remember. Did you say you were going for Leia? Because if you're going for Leia, Captain Rex needs to be Relic. You bought the few Lightspeed bundles. I think a few of these characters are required for Leia, or the majority of these guys are required for Leia. So getting Captain Rex to Relic ASAP would be really good, beneficial for your account. You have, I swear I could have seen Padawan Obi-Wan right here. Or maybe I'm just seeing it. So yeah, there we have. So you're working both on Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon Jinn, which is not bad actually. Yeah, Captain Rex makes the Phoenix a lot better. Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan, not a bad choice. But yeah, it's gonna be a while until you get Queen Amidala, so you could. I don't think, unless you want to really max out the Assault Battle, these two are not necessary right now for your account. Let me see how your rest of the Galactic Republic is looking. You have Padme, so definitely you could make a good good Galactic Republic. My main goal was Lord Vader when I started, but I soon learned how much effort was needed for it. Yeah, going for Lord Vader first, it can take a while. It took me a long time on my free-to-play account to get Lord Vader up and running. But yeah, you can make a really good Galactic Republic team. Get Padme's relics. If you want, go get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon's relics as well because of the Assault Battle. Not a bad idea. Then you have Padme, Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, your Jedi Knight Anakin, and you have Snip, so you can throw in JK right there if you want. But yeah, I think for right now, by the way your roster looks, I think Leia should be your main goal. You were missing vital pieces in my roster, I see. But yeah, Lord Vader is definitely a little more end-game formable. But as I said, by the way, your account is getting Captain Rex to Relic as soon as possible, just to make sure your Phoenix team is really good. That will help you a lot in Grand Arena, and also Territory Wars and stuff like that. Captain Rex is also needed for Leia, so getting him up and running as soon as possible will help your roster a lot, and it will help your chase for Galactic Legends Leia as well. Because by the way, as I said, the way I'm looking at your account right now, Leia should be your main goal, and after that I think you probably could push for Executor as well. It all depends on how well you've been doing on the bounty hunter ships. So yeah, your bounty hunter ships are almost finished, so definitely go for Leia first. You have a few other requirements done already. And you just need Captain Rex, you need Drogue and all of them. And after that you're good to go, you have yourself a Galactic Leia, and then you can go straight into Executor, because I think I also swear I could have seen Piet. Nope, I did not see Piet, so maybe Executor might not be the way for you. It was really painful for me to go for Lord Vader as my first GL, but it was worth it. You get many useful teams like Gas and Bab and etc. Yeah, you get a lot of good stuff from farming Lord Vader actually. But yeah, I said Executor after Leia. I might change that. Reese, I think you should go for Leia first, and after that, let me take a look. So this is all from the Light Hyperdrive bundle. R2 is 7 stars, which is good. You're farming him, just don't have him unlocked. He's over 200 shards. Oh, okay, I see, Reese. You could potentially go into Jabba, maybe. That's what I'm debating. But it all depends. If you want to do good in Grand Arena, I would say go for Leia and then work on your core teams, like for example Galactic, Republic and all of those. Get them to relics, and after that you can farm for a new either Executor or a new Galactic Legend. I would also urge you to get the clones, because it looks like you've already started to farm them a little bit. The clones will be good together with Tarkin until you get Lord Vader, and it's a really good team to have in the raid as well. Bad Batch is good because you get the Marauder. I think you had the Marauder. See, yeah, you have Marauder at 4 stars. So getting these to relics as well is not a bad choice. Although it's going to cost you a lot of characters, but it's going to help you have another good fleet. Example with Endurance or Negotiator together with Marauder. It's going to be a staple fleet for you. You should be able to keep pushing into top 5 and 10 in the fleet arena with that team right there. Mara Jade is on the list as well. So you're trying to go for Star Killer then, I guess. If Mara Jade is on the list. It looks like... yeah. The roster... it's hard to say actually, because it looks like the roster is a little bit all over the place right now. Because with the Light 3 bundles and all of that stuff, you have the majority of good characters already unlocked, like for example Padme and Traya. I think the biggest advice I would give to you is to go for Leia now. After that, work on your core teams, work on your mods, because I haven't taken a look at your mods really. Let's take a quick look at your mods. See, Tarkin needs to fast at 258, so my guild recommended Mara to make a good Empire team. Yeah, Mara Jade is good with, for example, Palpatine. But the team really becomes really good when you get to Star Killer. So I can see you need to work a little bit on your modding. The best way to do it is to look at SWGoH.gg, and because as of right now I can see it's a little bit all over the place, which is completely fine. I was exactly the same when I started the game. So you definitely do not want a full set of speed like this. You want to change these two, for example health or potency, to make sure you get those bonuses as well, because now you only get really one bonus. If you put in potency or health, you get double bonuses, for example. So yeah, you need to work a little bit on your modding. And also, if you take a look, you have the wrong primaries. For example, this guy, you need to have potency here, or you need to have a lot of potency because he does a lot of damage based on his potency. So if you want to really do well on mods, I suggest you take a look at SWGoH.gg, and you can see the best mods for each character. But overall, the more speed the better, but you definitely should have one set. So this is a broken set. You should remove the critical damage, and you should have a potency mod there instead to get the bonuses. So definitely make sure you work on your mods, because mods is going to be able to help you out a lot. You've never been able to understand mods. Well, I get that it can be pretty hard to understand, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Juan, but what's up, bro? Welcome to stream. Need Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon at Relics. The result battle is good too. Also, Padawan Obi-Wan Omicron is the best in the game for low GP accounts. Yep, that's true, especially if you want to do well in Conquest. However, you only do normal Conquest at the moment. Once you get into 4 million GP and you can start doing the hard Conquest, Reese, put on the Omicron on Padawan Obi-Wan. He will help you clear a lot of feats, but as I said, it's hard to understand mods, I get it. But on SWGoH, that helps you out a lot, and especially if you mod your characters right, it boosts your account so much, and you're able to take down so many different counters and stuff like that. So, for example, yeah, Tarkin, speed and potency, not a full speed set, maybe offense and potency, maybe offense and health. I can't exactly remember what's the best use for him right now with the new clones. But you definitely you do not want to have 6 of the same. You want to have 4 speeds and then 2 potency, for example, to get the best bonuses possible. So I can take a quick show you here, for example, on one of my allies. For example, we take Juan here, for example, which is in the chat, and this is his account, 13.3 million GP. So we can take a look. So this is how his mod is looking. So we can see we have 4 speed mod and then we have 2 healths, just to get the bonuses from both, because now he gets bonuses from having more health and the speed. So if you just have 6 speed, you won't get a bigger bonuses of speed, you will get the same. But if you throw in 2 health, you get health bonuses as well. So essentially that is what you want to have in your teams. And also then you can see right here the primary stat is vital as well. For example, here Juan knows exactly how to mod. He has the right primary, he has a lot of speed secondaries. He has the right primary, he has a lot of speed secondaries. Right primary and a lot of speed secondaries as well. So once you get the hang of it, it becomes easier. But I can understand in the beginning that it's pretty hard to understand. If we'll take a sample, I don't know, he's Tarkin, maybe it's not well modded or not, but we can see Tarkin, for example. You can see here, as I said, we have the speed and potency set, as I said for your Tarkin. Instead of having 6, he has the potency as well, and the potency is basically this right here, so that will boost how many debuffs he can land. And Tarkin also does more damage the more potency he has, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with this new unique somewhere around here. Let's see. So yeah, it's somewhere in this kit that he does more damage based on how much potency he has. So definitely take a look at SWGoH if you're ever curious, or I can leave my ally code for my main account, so you can make sure you become my ally. Go into my account if you're ever doubtful on how to mod a character. So with that said, Reese, go for Leia and work on your mods to make sure you get the most out of your roster, because the longer the game progresses, the more mods come into play. And if there's nothing else, we'll move on to the Fox's account. Hopefully you're satisfied with the review, Reese. And if you have any questions regarding mods and stuff like that in the future, you can always join my Discord, and I'll be able to help you out a lot over there as well. So yeah, that might be a job for tomorrow then. Thank you. No worries, Reese. Happy to help. So now we're moving on to the Fox's account. So we can see we have the Fox right here. 671 819 349, and you wanted the Fox, did you want an overall review, or what did you want? I'll give you a few seconds here to answer. Otherwise, I'll just do a normal overall review on your account. I'll jump into your Discord now before bed. Nice, Reese. Nice. You have the link in the description. So yeah, we can take a look at right here now at the Fox's account. Maybe he'll be able to watch this in replay. He's in the guild. My lightsaber is bigger. Nice name, Bronzium 2. Pretty cool. First glance, we have 4.3 million GP. very good. We have 2 GLs, which I really like. We have both Lord Vader and Sith Eternal, which were actually my 2 first Galactic Legends as well. I got Lord Vader and then that led me into Sith Eternal. You're currently farming for Jedi Master Windu, but for next GL I have no plan yet. So yeah, as I said, you asked me this earlier, if it was worth it. I think, yeah, for where you're at, going for Jedi Master Mace Windu is a pretty good idea. You have all of the clones. You only need Disguise Trooper CX2 and Scorch to 7 stars. I think, yeah, you're pretty close to getting all of the requirements. You have Temple Guard and you have, where's Depa? Depa is already relics. You should be able to get them done pretty fast before the next event. Jabba Next is good everywhere and his event is one of the best. That's also true, Quan. Yeah, if you have to decide for a Galactic Legend, it definitely should be a Jabba. After this, I just want to take a bigger look at your account before I settle down with Jabba or not. So yeah, going for Jedi Master Mace Windu is definitely a good choice, since you should have all of the requirements done by the time his event comes around. It looks like you have a good core team. So you have Grievous, you have Savage, you have Tarkin as well, which I like. He's gonna be good in 3v3. You have a few. Let's see, Savage the only Sith you have. So yeah, Savage is only really good if you pair him up with Treya and Nihilus. So definitely make that a priority to get these 2 up to relics, because pairing those 2 together with Savage is gonna make it a really good team in 3v3, and it's gonna be really good in 5v5 as well, and can take down so many good teams. So make those 2 a priority as well. It's gonna be too hard to farm those 2 characters as well. Other than that, you have a few Separatist characters, which I like. You have Grievous team, you have Bounty Hunters, you have the Bad Batch, of course, from Lord Vader Requirements, Tarkin as well. And you're in Bronzium too, which is decent. Let's see, you have Wampa, Chewbacca, Captain Rex, C-3PO. Okay, you miss... I don't know if you're in a Zeta crunch, but a lot of guys that should have Zetas are missing a few Zetas here and there, I can see. Get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon for the Assault Battle, and Padawan Omicron, you'll be able to good gold crit every time without stress. And that's also true. If you're trying to do well in Conquest, having Padawan Obi-Wan's Omicron will help you out a lot. Although the Conquest units that we have right now, for example, Maz Kanata and SM33, at this current state where you're at, they're not really needed for you for anything. They're not gonna make your account better. It's not gonna improve your Grand Arena. So I think you could wait a little bit with that until a good Conquest unit comes around before you put on the Padawan Obi-Wan Omicron. But having both Master Qui-Gon Jinn and Master Qui-Gon Jinn and Padawan Obi-Wan relic up is going to help you a lot, especially in assault battles, as Juan said. And also then once you get Queen Amidala, you're going to have a top tier team in Grand Arena. Conquest have other good rewards, that's also true. So yeah, by the looks of it, going for Jedi Master Mace Windu is not a bad idea. After that, you could choose to go for Jabba, or you could choose to work on a few of your core teams. For example, Sith Empire, Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, Night Sisters, Mara Jade as well. It really depends, because, for example, Jabba, you only really get one good team, and that's Jabba the Hutt, really. Where did you use Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan if you still don't have Queen Amidala? Padme Amidala. OG Padme. So I would use, for example, yeah, you have Padme. Regular Qui-Gon Omicron in Grand Arena, that also works, Or you could just slot it with an OG Padme Amidala. But pairing them 2 up with Qui-Gon Jinn inside of Grand Arena is going to be huge as well. For example, Qui-Gon Jinn, Grandmaster Yoda, Mace Windu, then Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon Jinn in 5v5, and only Qui-Gon Jinn and Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan in 3v3. So you can really choose either OG Padme or Qui-Gon Jinn. It really depends on what you want to do. But it looks like you have both Lord Vader and Sith Eternal, which is very good at this stage. You have a lot of different core teams. I don't think you actually need to work for more core teams. I would say after you go with Jedi Master Mace Windu, I would say go straight for Jabba, just because as Juan says, you get the Smuggler's Run 2 event, which will help you get a lot of good mods and stuff like that. It will also make sure you push higher up inside of Grand Arena, probably into Chromium. Let's take a look at your mods real quick and see how they're looking. So Sith Eternal, full health, which is the way to go. Health, 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 and health. So yeah, you definitely know what you're doing. Lord Vader, critical damage and health. Really good. This is the way I used to also suggest how to mod your Lord Vader. I think right now, because this is only really beneficial with his old team. Now that you have the new clones team, especially with this guy's clone trooper, because he has the massive damage, I would say you could change it to his speed and health, but keep the emphasis on having him really damn fast as possible, like for example 575 plus, I would say, and keep the damage as high as possible as well. So over 13k would be beneficial. I have mine at 576 and almost I have 13.9k damage, so he's still able to hit really damn hard. The protection, you can keep it around 1700 or 170k. That should be more than enough, because it's gonna be hard for them to get rid of Scorch anyway. So you should change this to make him, as I said, 575 plus, around 170k, and then have him 13k plus if you have the mods. That will really make your benefit your Lord Vader team, since now with this guy's clone trooper you have so much more damage. CX2 gives speed up, offense up, Apo is a good damage dealer as well, so you really have more damage on the team rather when it was Lord Vader and Maul. You were thinking about that, changing it too? Yeah, definitely change it. At least give it a go. I've liked it more since I did the change myself. But yeah, you definitely knew what you're doing with the mods. You have the right primaries on all of these: offense, protection, and then you speed or offense. It really depends. Well, make sure when you change it to speed, make sure you keep the critical damage on either health or speed right here, so you don't miss out on too much critical damage. Oh, sorry. Now I just went out of your account. Give me a second. Let me find your account. Where did you go? Where did you go? Sorry, the fox. Give me a second. I need to find your ally code again. Here we go. 671, 819, and 849. But as I said, overall, it looks like you know what you're doing with your mods, which is a really good thing, especially since you're pretty low GP, a little bit newer to the game, it looks like. So, yeah, go for Jedi Master Mace Windu. I would not recommend putting on too many Omicrons on him, because it's Territory Wars, and I think you should focus a little bit more on Grand Arena than Territory Wars right now, to make sure you get more crystals and being able to upgrade your roster a little bit more. But yeah, I'd say after Jedi Master Mace Windu, you could go for, what's the name? Jabba. You have Executor already, so you don't need a new capital ship. You have Negotiator and Endurance as well. You have Malevolence, you have all of those ships, so you should only really focus on getting Executors to 7 stars. So yeah, going for Jabba after would be my go-to. How did you beat Galactic Leia team with Lord Vader? I was losing every time. Well, to beat Leia with Lord Vader, it's especially with the new clones, it's difficult. Not gonna lie, Leia is the hard counter to Lord Vader. In 3v3, it's a little bit easier since you have the Omicron and CX2. But it really depends on what type of Datacon, for example, Leia have, or what they, if you do not have a Datacon or not. But the strategy is just try to get rid of, what's his name, Drogon as fast as possible. That's essentially what you want to be doing. And if you can kill off Drogon, you should be able to win the battle. A lot of defense on Kron. I lose a little bit with Leia often enough for that to be a concern. Yeah, at least I think it's only in 3v3, right, Juan? With 100% extra max health and 50% offense because of the CX2 Omicron. And then if you pair it up with a lot of defense on the Kron, it could be a problem. Yeah, yeah, 3-3s. In 5v5, Leia smacks him. But yeah, the Fox, if there's nothing else you want me to take a look at, as I said, go for General Master Mace Windu. Don't put on any Omicrons on him, and then go for Jabba after that, I would say. Yeah, more primary spell, just to, yeah, it's to boost the freaking 100% max health gain. Lord Vader eventually ramps up enough to kill me. Yeah, as soon as you get out of get Drogon out, Lord Vader should be able to solo essentially the rest of the team. Thanks for the review. No worries, bro. No worries. Hopefully you did enjoy it. So I haven't seen any more. Oh shit! The sun is so bright. I haven't seen any more requests for a roster review. So we've been going for 2 hours and 7 minutes right now. We've been able to do a lot of stuff on our free-to-play account today. And unless there's no one else here in the chat that wants a review, I think we'll move on to end the stream maybe. I'll give it a minute or two if anyone else wants a roster review while we're here. You missed the free-to-play account. Okay, we can go over it real quick. A little bit of a how to say? Yeah, we'll do a quick review of it. So it's going good, Juan. Not gonna lie. So what we've been able to do, we were able to unlock Captain Rex, which has been huge. We were able to gain 5 levels actually, because we took it from 39 to 44, so that's 5 levels. Other than that, we just did a few battles here and there. We were able to. We have a few characters we've unlocked, for at least for the capital ships that we're going to be unlocking here in a second. We've gotten Jealous and Dula to 3 stars, we have Ezra at 4 stars, and we were able to get Darth Vader, and we unlocked Captain Rex, as I said. The thing is, I can't do any more, get any more XP, because this one right here I don't have any guild tokens, and we need to hit a new level before we can get some new quests. I wish we could unlock the guild quests, but I think it's going to be a few more levels until that. So we just have to wait, and we've already used up a lot of energy for today, so we were able to rank up or level up a lot. And as we can see, we were really close to hitting level 45. We were only missing around 200 XP, so definitely in the next episode we should be able to hit up to level 45. Yep, we cleared the Galactic War first time. I thought we were gonna be able to reset it, but the reset is in 6 hours, so a little bit unfortunate. But Phoenix were able to carry it pretty well. As I said, the most important thing right now is getting Suppressing Fire to at least ability tier 7. Once we get to tier 7, everything should be able to work on auto with the Phoenix team. And yeah, that's basically it. The events, we cleared the Rebel thing here as well. We fixed this one for the ships, and this, we could do this, but it's not gonna do anything for me. I don't even think I can do it. We're level 1. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, I need to level up these guys, and I'm not gonna do that. So trying this is not. Although the rewards would be good for me, there's literally no way my pirates at this current state can do anything up against this. So that's basically where we at. And Reese, I think, asked me how the streaming schedule for this account is going to be looking. As I said to him, we're going to try to do this every other day. If I'm not going to be able to stream for like for example 3 or 4 days or longer, I'll do a longer video explaining that episode. So this is today's episode 3. The timer is at, we are at, let's see, where's the timer? So we played for 4 hours 43 minutes roughly. So we're averaging around a level every 10 minutes, which is not the worst. The majority of people that say how long it have been taking them to get to level 85, it's been taking them roughly 2 weeks of casual play. So hopefully we can be able to make sure that goes a little bit faster for us. But yeah, we're gonna continue until we hit level 85, and then we'll see exactly how long it took for us to get to level 85. Let's see. Let's just claim those, and yeah, why not? Let's just. Okay, we go. Okay, let's just start the timer. because we do not want to cheat. Start the timer, and let's just go in and maybe let's see what shards we can take. What shards do I really want from these? Let's just take some snip shards, why not? And we get some extra XP, 48 XP. And that's basically going to be it for today. Stop it. And yep, so okay, it's around 4 hours and 43 minutes now. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully all of you enjoyed this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed the quick recap I just gave. Juan, hopefully it was good enough for you. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the roster reviews. We'll try to do a little bit more next time as well. Maybe we'll get more guys into the stream who wants to have their roster reviewed. But thank you all so much for everyone for tuning in today. And if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like to the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you don't miss out on anything regarding this account or my main account or just any videos. It's gonna be a new video ranking all of the Galactic Legends in game. It's gonna be dropping in roughly 2 hours, so if you guys want to watch that, make sure you stay tuned for that as well. So yeah guys, hopefully all of you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, see you all next time. Have a great one guys, bye bye.